to say about that swag. Nigga, some scriptures. Read them a few scriptures on the swine, nigga. They ain't gonna know it's unclean. You gonna know they doing no Christians allowed, man. No Christians allowed, man. Nobody don't have. Hey, I be sipping on my sorrow. You fucked over me today, but I can't fuck with you. Pay no mind and I can borrow. I'm gonna spread the K and tell them devils feel my sorrow. Rob me from my check, nigga. Break them laws, you know that's Steph, nigga. What if the Lord took you out your flesh, nigga? Fucking with the prophets, you get left, nigga. Belly of the beast, I am all about my butter. Got the jelly with eat. Niggas know it ain't sweet, like a piece of roll. You can feel the heat, though. Young Dooley, the ski, though. I'm sliding cold as a Minnesota winter. I survive it on them. The Eskimos, yes, you know the natives be the brothers. Shout out to above them. Levi be the nation mother. Every time I come on, I got them hating, motherfucker. I don't put no Pradas on. Every time you that metal voice ever clip. Strong like electric chickens, feel that fire. Niggas getting talk what they desire. The prophecies is coming out, them niggas get the running. When the trumpets get the drumming. Screw out. Hey, I be sipping on my sorrow. You fucked over, boy. I can't fuck with you tomorrow. Mine and I can borrow. I'm gonna spread that UPK and tell them devils feel my sorrow. Try to check, nigga. Better not break them laws, you know that Steph. What if the Lord took you out your flesh, nigga? Fucking with them prophets, you get less, nigga.
Gotta do what a motherfucking prophet do. Why you tryna stop it, dude? If this is not the truth, what I died for, hell nah, I never do. I'ma die for the truth. This is what I'm telling you. Hoping that your mind bulletproof in you. Hoping you ain't buying all the lies they been you. Never knew all the fucking begging shit they grabbing do. Bet they when the news come like the reverend do. We on the grind trying to help these Jews find they mind. They still like Jews who gon' shine. Our brothers gon' locked up. All they dying. I can't wait until the devil gotta pay for it.
Hey, I be sipping on my sorrow. You fucked over me today, well I can't fuck with you tomorrow. Pay no mind and I can borrow. I'm gonna spread that UPK and tell them devils feel my sorrow. Try to rob me from my check, nigga. Better not break them laws, you know that's F, nigga. What if the Lord you out your flesh, nigga? Fucking with them prophets, you get less, nigga.
ISUPK.
Yeah. Lost tribes. Strong palm. It's one west to the death of me. Some of the coldest young niggas you will ever see. Hit the streets and get treated like celebrities. Separate from the fake like they got leprosy. You wanna raise some real niggas, this the rest of turning boys into men, it's the specialty. My niggas heavy in the game like the referee. Y'all niggas talk loud, but you ain't impressing me. And it's the home of the truth too. We so plugged in, we don't need Bluetooth. The general still raising up new troops. Might let a devil bow down and kiss my new boots. We got that warrior spirit, y'all niggas too cute. Your pastor took your ties and went and bought a new suit. Then he went and bought a new coupe. Niggas start their own group like it's a new truth. You niggas fruity and sweet like Fruit Loops. I'm a killer, I don't murder, but I do shoot. We must protect the compound. Where I'm from, they fell in love with them gun sounds. Get in this body, for real, niggas is wildin'. 3 of my brothers died at the hands of gun violence. Looking in the casket like, damn, not again. At the funeral, knowing it could have been one of his friends. Could have been by some ends, could have been by some hoes. A couple bullet holes got them singing into the road. Teaching niggas to code, they don't understand loyalty. And I'm a king, you don't understand royalty. You want some war on me? Here it is, come get it. Dumb lyrics, I'm really just having fun with it. Burn by the line, let the bodies hit the flow. Lost tribes got the game in the figure four. Let niggas know the revolution televised. This ain't a song, I'm just ripping it for exercise. See, I can end any fight with it. Still giving all praise to the Most High. Slaying them demons on God. Niggas out here acting like broads. They don't want no smoke with the squad. UPK shit, UPK shit. Slaying all them demons on God. Niggas out here acting like broads. They don't want no smoke with the squad. Shit, UPK shit.
Fuck that fake shit, fuck that fake shit. This the truth harder than the pave. Niggas losing their integrity just to get paid. We some real niggas straight from the bottom of the bay. What with drug users when you just ain't say shit? But now it's time to speak up and free our people from Satan. And these crackers got us in their clutches, it's modern day slave war. You can't win it when you high as planes, bitch. Some niggas still is water, some niggas can follow orders. Some niggas don't know they niggas. My niggas across the border, they build walls and the porters, but nothing gon' stop the Lord, cause we building up an army with soldiers in every quarters. From Canada down to Florida, the London, we on the corners. Calling white people devils, no apologies in order. We just prepare slaughter for all these sons and their daughters who taught us to hate our fathers and brothers, nothing but horrors, slaying nothing but demons until the Lord come redeem us. Battling Sadducees just like Jesus with Nicodemus. We believe that we free, but we really don't know what free is. I promise you, until my seed receive the kingdom, I'm
slaying all them demons on God. Niggas out here acting like broads. They don't want no smoke with the squad. UPK shit, UPK shit. Slaying all them demons on God. Niggas out here acting like broads. They don't want no smoke with the squad. UPK shit, UPK shit.
UPK shit, UPK shit. UPK shit, UPK shit.
ISUPK.
How about Shabaraga down? Kwame Ashala. Kwame Ashala. What's up? What's up? Act 17. Only the evil down my people who made the Lord slay the eagle. Hey, Jacob, my people, we got eat them, trying to bleed them. May the Lord take his wings away. A little wine ease my mind, may Yahweh help see another day. So don't be foolish to the movement, cause it's proven we the truest in the UPK. And if I fall, my eyes swim, my heart's my conscience, my other side. I'm like Paul, they plotting when I talk of prophets. Acts 17:5. If I recall the violence, yeah, they all gon' die quick, and we all gon' watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm calm as I said, no, they can't stop it.
Nah.
17:5.
See, trying to find my way, the devil's all up in my way. The devil real, can't you feel him breathing, killing niggas for.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Yo, this is Priest and Officer of 1,000 Recall. We are hitting you up out of Boston, out of the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, straight out of Well West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. And you know what I'm saying? This world is at odds with each other, man. Everybody's fighting each other. Everybody's banding together. So the real question is, are you friend or foe? Who you stand with? Who you stand with? Are you friend or foe? So I'm just going to give you a quick breakdown, not of a full chapter, but we're going to go through the understanding of a book in the Apocrypha, Ecclesiasticus 6. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my favorite books, one of my favorite chapters in that book. And we're going to get with it. You know what I'm saying? So if you can, you know what I'm saying? Share this little quick breakdown of Ecclesiasticus 6. Let me type that in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Ecclesiasticus 6 lets you know if somebody's a friend or foe. It's a good lesson to be learned. It's pretty much milk too. It's simple to understand. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get with it. If you can, give it a sec to share that junk. You know what I'm saying? Take a second to share it. We're gonna get it in. You know what I'm saying? This is Ecclesiasticus 6 right here. To prove it, let me scroll up a bit. Bang, bang. See? And this is the King James Version. And if you're in your Bible and you can't find Ecclesiasticus, you can find Ecclesiastes, but you can't find the Ecclesiasticus. That is simply because you don't have the Apocrypha. The original translation of the King James Version have the Apocrypha in it. The word Apocrypha just means hidden books. You know what I'm saying? So they took these books out for whatever selfish reasons they had. They took these books out and they believed they were hiding them, but they said that these books are not canon. But that's not true. These books hold on to an important time in history. Bear with me one sec. Shalom. Yes, you are? I'm all right. I'm a little busy right now, though. Probably about an hour and a half. Yes, about an hour and a half. Yeah, that'll work. All right, no problem, man. Ooh, hopefully I get that loan. But yeah, if you don't have the Apocrypha, the word Apocrypha just means hidden books, you know what I'm saying? And it details an important time in history, especially with the Greek era. You know what I'm saying? The Greek era is the important times in history, and then the regular Bible that your grandma has in the house doesn't have nothing about that time. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get with it. You know what I'm saying? If you are with it, you with it. If you're not, you're not. So we're gonna see what a friend is and what a friend isn't. All right. All right, Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 1. Remember, like and share if you with this. Like and share this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 1. Instead of a friend, become not an enemy. Now, this is something important. Instead of a friend, become not an enemy. I wish these Palestinians will understand that. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be Black, Hispanic, and Native people friends. In fact, we most likely prefer them not to be. But that don't mean they need to be attacking us and running their cars into our buildings. You know what I'm saying? We are the last people you want to be enemies with, because you're not just enemies with us, you're enemies with the Most High. You can fight the Mishies, fight them. That's between y'all. The Jewish man's fake God and your rock God is not going to solve your fight. It's not going to come in and do anything about it because they don't exist. Your gods are real. Ain't real. Your gods are fake. So you mess with us, our God will get involved. You know what I'm saying? But it said, instead of a friend, become not an enemy, for thereby thou shalt inherit an ill name, shame, and reproach. By you wanting to become an enemy with somebody, who wants to become somebody's enemy? Why do you want that? Why would you shoot for that? Because that seems like what the Palestinians are trying to do. If we don't agree with their way of thinking, if we don't agree with their side that they the innocent and they are being genocided or whatever, they want to make us their enemy. When the truth of it is that we truly don't care. We have no involvement and no stake in that fight. We're playing neutral. We're not even playing neutral. We're playing, it's not none of our business. You know what I'm saying? We're playing none yet. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Even so shall a sinner that hath a double tongue. You know what I'm saying? Because you're double speaking, man. Who wants to be an enemy, man? It's like how may I put it? You bring a shame upon yourself, and you're no different from somebody that has a double tongue. You know what I'm saying? You're no different from somebody that's out here lying, backbiting, and doing all that other nonsense. Verse 2, extol not thyself in the counsel of thine own heart. Now that's important. That's important. Let's figure out what extol means so y'all can get a very important understanding of this. All right, we don't do Oxford over here. We don't do Oxford, we do Merriam. All right, we're going to share this tab real quick. Extol as a verb. Variance, or less commonly extol. Extolled, extolling. Synonyms of extol. Transitive verb, to praise highly, right? So that's what it means, to praise highly. Now let's get back to Ecclesiasticus. Do not praise highly, praise highly not thyself in the counsel of thy own heart. And that's something that we have problems with. We start believing our own hype. We believe that we tell ourselves. We start believing in the own advice we give ourselves, especially our sisters. Black women believe the hype in their head like it's nothing. Like, stop believing your own hype. Stop believing in the counsel of thy own heart and get counsel from righteous people. Because guess what? You're not your friend. You might be your worst enemy. You might be your worst enemy. The advice you give you will be deceitful. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says that the heart is wicked above all things, and no man knoweth it. You don't know your heart, but you're giving yourself advice. You posted up all types of nonsense on Facebook or just trying to. What it really is that you're trying to give yourself some type of confidence. You're trying to hype yourself up. And don't extol yourself, though. Don't extol yourself in your own counsel. Let's continue. That thy soul be not torn in pieces as a bull straying alone. Like, you're just going to tear your own self up. You're going to break your own self up. Like a bull that's straying alone. Bulls ain't meant to be alone. They're meant to have a partner. They're meant to have a homie. They're meant to be around somebody else with them. You know what I'm saying? So you giving yourself your own advice, guess where it most likely leads to? It leads you being sad and alone. Nobody messing with you. Nobody really giving you really any type of credibility or nothing, because you believed your own hype instead of just getting counsel from people who are wiser. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Verse 3, thou shalt eat up thy leaves and lose thy fruit, and leave thyself as a dry tree. Verse 4, a wicked soul shall destroy him that hath it, and shall make him to be laughed to scorn of his enemies. See? That's what you need to beware of. You hyping yourself up, you chilling around the wrong people, and guess what they're going to do? A wicked soul is going to destroy you because you, how am I say? Because you think you belong amongst them. Like a lot of us Black, Hispanic, and natives, we feel special. We feel better than the rest of our people when we are around our enemies. When we are accepted to be amongst our enemies, we feel like we are above our people. And all our enemy is going to do is tear you down even further. That's all they're going to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Oops. Salakia. A wicked soul shall destroy him that hath it, and shall make him to be laughed to scorn of his enemies. So we're going to make a public spectacle out of you. you're going to make a public spectacle out of yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you should know who you need to be around. You should, well, we're going to get to that in a sec. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping ahead a little bit. But let's get with it. Verse 5. Sweet language will multiply friends. Like, this is very important. Watch your mouth. Watch how you speak to people. You know what I'm saying? Even I have an issue with that sometimes. Sometimes I sound a little rough, but I'm working on myself. You know what I'm saying? Sweet language will multiply friends. You know what I'm saying? Speak kindly. Be patient. Still be honest. Don't be telling, just to be man-pleasing. But be seasoned when you're talking to people. And a fair-speaking tongue will increase kind greetings. That's something that we need to understand as a people. The way we talk to each other could either damage us or benefit us. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, a lot of fights amongst each other, a lot of fights amongst Black, Hispanic, and Natives is due to misunderstandings about how we be speaking to each other. And we got to cut that. We got to cut that ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Let's get with it. Verse 6. Be in peace with many, nevertheless, but have but one counselor of 1,000. What does that mean? Be in peace with many. What does that mean? It means exactly what it says, man. Don't be out there looking for drama. Don't be out there looking for drama, because you're going to go through it. When you go through it, guess what? Just have but one counselor. Don't be having many counselors, because they ain't going to give you the same advice unless your counselor is one body. You know what I'm saying? Like in the ISUPK, when I go to General Kathum for advice, guess what? I'm going to General Muhammad at the same time, because they're going to tell me the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When I go to Officer Kara for advice, guess what? He's going to tell me the same thing as Captain Kaltazar. Because the UPK is my one counselor. We are one body. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. We're going to tell each other the same exact thing, because everything we say comes straight out the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue with it. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first. What does that mean when you get a friend, prove him first? What does that mean? Why you got to prove your friend? How you prove a friend? How do you prove a friend? And this could go beyond friends too. This could go to your woman. This could go to your woman. This could go to your family. Because everybody that says they about you really ain't about you. And guess what? At the end of the day, it really ain't about you. Because what they give you, you got to give back to them. But proving a friend is trying them, testing them. That's what proving a friend is. Proving a friend is testing them. How do you test a friend? Don't go out there purposely setting up things just to, test your friend. You know what I'm saying? Going out to clubs where shootings are about to happen. No, don't do nothing like that. You prove a friend with time. You prove a friend with, as that clock ticks, situations will happen, and you see where that friend is. As the clock ticks, you're going to have your ups, you're going to have your downs. You're going to see where that friend is. That's how you prove a friend. You know what I'm saying? See, the problem is we think our friends are the actual people that's on Facebook, like, because they click the button that says friends. Nah, they ain't your friends. You ain't proved them. You don't even know them. Like in the ISUPK, every brother in the ISUPK is my friend. Know why? Because I tried and tested brothers. And guess what? I proved them to be friends. Now they tried and tested other brothers. I trust my brother's judgment. So the people he tested and tried, when he says they're solid, guess what? They solid. They solid. That's what it means to be proved as a friend. You know what I'm saying? And that's that real One West type of mentality right there. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue. Let's continue. Salakia, give me a sec. Let's continue. Oh, yeah. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. What it means, be not hasty to credit him? What does it mean to be not hasty to credit? That word friend should not be thrown around so easily. I know a lot of us throw that around. That's my bestie. That's my friend. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they be saying nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But that's our problem. That word friend has no value nowadays. That word friend has no value. So you actually think because you are marching for Palestinian rights that they are your friends? You are marching with a Palestinian flag saying free Palestine. You think they care about you? You think they care? No, they don't. They will use you for their agenda to spread their message. They are no different from the Israelis. Neither one of them are our friends. My friends are only Black, Hispanic, and Native people. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because when things went down for me, guess who was there? Black, Hispanic, and Natives. You know what I'm saying? But let's get with it. Verse 8. For some man is a friend of his own occasion. Like some people, they're friends for their own occasions. Like these Palestinians would definitely be friends of their own occasions. She's definitely already proved they're friends of their own occasion. All you gotta do is look at the hip hop industry. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Heller was Easy E's, Ice Cube's, Ren. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre, he was all their friend. He was all, but he was robbing them blind. You know what I'm saying? These issues would rob us blind, and they would smile in our face, shake our hands, party with us, and just so you could get a crumb while they taking the big piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful who you credit as a friend, because as I said in verse 8, for some man is a friend for his own occasion. He's only in it because it benefits him. It benefits him. You know what I'm saying? And will not abide in the day of thy trouble. Like when things hit the fan, when things go south, this is how you prove a friend. Where is he going to be? Is he going to run? Or is he going to, help you out, help you get back on your feet? Because that's what friends do. That's what friends do right there. They help you get back on your feet. You know what I'm saying? But a wicked man, he's just a friend for his own occasion. As soon as you fall, he's going to take what he got from you and keep it pushing. That's all he's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Verse 9. And there is a friend who, being turned to enmity and strife, will discover that reproach. Like there's some friends who really ain't friends, who being turned to enmity and strife will discover that reproach. What does that mean? What does that mean? When they are turned to enmity, like let's look that up. We know what enmity is, right? Enmity. Share that. Positive, active, typically mutual hatred or ill will. So when that friend becomes your enemy, when y'all mutually hate each other, you know what I'm saying? These are the type of things that will happen. You know what I'm saying? he would start feeling strife. He would start feeling anger towards you. You know what I'm saying? And will discover that reproach. He would be looking for your weak spot. And he would be putting you on blast. You know what I'm saying? Like a real friend, even though y'all go through bad times, guess what? He ain't gonna put your business out there. And I got the perfect example for that. Captain Zariak and Whack 100, right? They had their little tiff on Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? But when they were at odds with each other, Cam didn't say nothing negative about Whack. The rest of the Israelite world did. And that made Whack understand who's a real one. Because Cap didn't air him out. Cap didn't talk trash. Cap didn't do none of that. Cap stood tall, just let time by, because you know why? Friends go through stuff. That's what friends do. Everything ain't sunshine and rainbows. Everything ain't about your happiness. That's just weird. You know what I'm saying? They just let time tick and they made up. You know what I'm saying? But let's get with it. Verse 10. Again, some friends is a companion at the table. Some friends are just there. Some friends are just there to benefit to eat at the table. And will not continue in the day of thy affliction. But as soon as that turkey burns, they up. They leaving that table. They at the table right now. But as soon as something goes wrong, they out. There's plenty of people out there like that. That's why you got to prove a friend. Stop calling everybody your friend. Stop saying that we have allies. Black people, we have no allies. Only allies we have is each other, Black, Hispanic, and Natives. We the only ones that have each other. Those are our only allies. Know why? Because only they know what we've been through. Africans don't know. Caucasians don't know. Filipinos don't know. Polynesians know. Only Black, Hispanic, and Native understand that pain of that slave trade. Understand that pain of having your families ripped apart for the profit of another people. Being tortured. Only a few people understand that pain, and those people, that's our family, that's our friend. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue. But in thy prosperity, he will be as thyself, and will be bold over thy servant. Like, he will forget his role. Somebody who understands that you're doing good, like, how may I put it? Let's say you hit the lottery, right? These friends will come out of nowhere, get buddied up with you. Now you picking them up, you know what I'm saying? You making them look good. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with helping out the people that you believe to be your friend. But the problem is you got to prove them first. Now, they're getting big-headed. Then they start telling your employees what to do. As if they paying them. You know what I'm saying? They start telling your assistant what to do. Start telling your children what to do. As if y'all are one body. He lost his role. He don't know what he's supposed to be doing. He think he's you now. Because he got too close because you're doing good. But as soon as you do bad, that distance will get large. As soon as you do good, hell, y'all become one. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Verse 12. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee. And that's the whole point of this thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? We will be brought low. We will go through things. This is just a part of life. People go through things. It's just the way it is. And these cats that just disappeared because you're going through things, well, they're not your friend. They're not your friend. Period. And when black people are going through things, where's Palestine at? When black people are going through things, where those issues at? I can tell you exactly where the issues at. They in the protests, starting riots and starting looting. That's what they doing. They in the midst of the protests, and they the ones with the trash can about to throw it through a Walgreens window. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? They are different. They added to our calamity. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue. And will be bold over that. Oh yeah, I already read that. If thou be brought low, he will be against thee, and will hide himself from thy face. Separate thyself from thy enemies, and take heed of thy friend. Like, understand the difference between your enemies and your friend, and do that quickly. Do that quickly, and be close to your friend. You know what I'm saying? I know the saying goes, keep your friends closer, but your enemies even closer. Nah, that's not wise, because your enemy still knows he's your enemy. Keep him as close as you want, and guess what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? But your friends, keep close. Take heed of them. Listen to them. See what's going on in their lives. See what's good with them. Don't be a friend of an occasion. Don't be a friend for the moment. Don't just be a friend that sits at the table. Look out for each other. That's what real friends do. They look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Verse 14, a faithful friend is a strong defense. Like, brotherhood is a straight up and down weapon. A faithful friend is a strong defense. That's absolutely the truth. Because when you are down, he's there to help you. When you are going through it, he's there to help you. When you are being attacked, he's there to help defend you. You know what I'm saying? That's what a strong friend is. A friend is a strong defense, man. Like in the UK, when all those Palestinians decided to come up against the brothers of the ISUPK in the UK, brotherhood was a weapon right there. You got all these Palestinians trying to come up against black men for speaking about black issues. Not speaking about Palestinian issues. We're speaking about black issues. So now they were the bad guys. And they try to come up against those brothers. No brother stood together strong and overcame that. That's how brotherhood is a weapon. You know what I'm saying? You got the Kentucky 8. Went up against a mob of Black Lives Matter members. A mob of them with weapons. They had weapons. It still came out unscathed. You know what I'm saying? Got the KC4. We got the Atlanta 8 too. Unscathed. Those went against them purple weirdos, man. It still came out on top, champions. UPK undefeated. Simple. Just that simple. But let's continue. A faithful friend is a strong defense. And he that hath found such a one hath found a treasure. A friend is a good thing to have, man. If you got a friend, that's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. Don't take it lightly. A friend could be closer than blood. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all go through so much. Go through so much together. You know what I'm saying? So take heed of your friends, man. On some real stuff, because there's nothing more special other than a man and a woman being together than friends. Plain and simple. Let's continue. Nothing doth countervail a faithful friend. Nothing counters a faithful friend. Nothing. Nothing. and his excellency is invaluable. A faithful friend is a medicine of life, and they that fear the Lord shall find him. Guess what? A lot of you out there, y'all think that your friend's your friend. Y'all don't fear the Lord. That person that you smoking weed with, he ain't your friend. That person you having threesomes with, or gang banging, or running a train on, that's not your friend. You know what I'm saying? All these people that you're doing all types of madness with, it's not your friend. Your mama putting that pork chop on your plate, that's not your friend. Anybody that's breaking the laws of God and helping you and condoning you to do the same is not your friend. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. Whosoever feareth the Lord, Shalakia, whosoever feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. For as he is, so shall his neighbor be also. The message of that is be an influence, man. Be an influence. Don't be a follower. Because when you living right, the people around you will start to live right. If they don't, chuck the deuces. They ain't your friend. They want to still continue in their ways, they ain't your friend. Does that mean you got to neglect them? Nah. Because I'm pretty sure there's mad people that are in the world that you grew up with that they probably ain't do you dirty. They ain't do you dirty at all. You know, y'all used to smoke weed together. Y'all used to do all types of madness. Y'all used to run licks together. I understand. Now that you found your way, they're not willing to walk with you, and that's understandable. That's actually a pretty common thing. Does that mean you have to neglect them? Does that mean nah? You never know what example that you may be that could turn their lives around. Give it some time. You know what I'm saying? Give it some time. Bear with me one sec. I hear this funny noise. That my freaking... Hold on, let me feel this. Okay. My computer's running a little hot. That's all right, though. All right, how I'm looking. Still looking good, all right. But let's continue. My son, gather instruction from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age. So, listen. It's important for kids to listen. So when they get older, they'll understand what to do a little better. You know what I'm saying? They'll understand what to do a little better. But actually, that's my time. I mean, y'all can read the rest. I want to leave y'all with some homework. I'm going to leave y'all with some homework. Y'all got about a good 20 more scriptures to read. Read that. Y'all got about a good 20 more scriptures to read. Read that. You know what I'm saying? And this is Priest and Officer Ricard Ariel coming to you out of Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohanan, straight out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? And pay your tithes, man. Pay your tithes. 10% of anything that hits your hand should come to the men of the Lord. Straight up and down. 10% of anything you get should be hitting up these priests and prophets. And not just that, man. Don't forget, we got the 55th coming, man. We got the 55th Passover, 55th, the Lord's Passover. You know what I'm saying? So the 55th Lord's Passover, $200 each person, man. Get that in as soon as possible. You know what I'm saying? $200 for each adult. That comes for the whole weekend. That covers the whole weekend of entertainment, partying, food. You know what I'm saying? We're just going to be having a good time amongst each other. That's the safest place on the planet for any Black, Hispanic, and natives. You know what I'm saying? While you about to go to Thanksgiving and have your aunt fighting your uncle, your grandma fighting your niece, everybody going to be fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Over some pork breaking God's laws, look, you ain't going to be having none of that at the Passover. There's going to be no fighting at the Passover, no stealing, nothing but just having a good time and being at peace, man. Only place on the planet your kids can run free and not have to worry about nobody sneaking them into the bathroom and touching them. You don't have to worry about that. That's a death sentence. You know what I'm saying? So with that, shalom.